Imagine walking into a store to buy just one thing. Maybe it's toothpaste, maybe it's a bottle of shampoo. But 20 minutes later, you're walking out with a basket full of things you never planned to buy. A new mug, a scented candle, a bag of snacks. And somehow, spending more money feels like a victory. How is that possible? Are we really that bad at controlling ourselves? Not exactly. The truth is, your brain is designed to love discounts. And stores know exactly how to use that against you. It starts with comparison. The first number you see becomes the anchor, and everything after it feels cheaper by contrast. Big red tags, slashed prices, and percent off signs grab attention and tell your brain, this is a win. Dopamine kicks in, anticipation builds, and urgency makes quick choices feel smart, even when you didn't plan to buy. What looks like savings can be a carefully crafted nudge. Keep that in mind as we shop, because the anchor often decides how a deal feels. Imagine you're shopping for a new TV. The first one you see costs $2,000. Wow, that's expensive. Then you look at the TV right beside it. It costs $1,200. Suddenly, $1,200 feels like a bargain. But here's the strange part. If the $2,000 TV had never been there, you might have looked at the exact same $1,200 TV and thought, that's still pretty expensive. The TV didn't change. The price didn't change. Your brain changed. Psychologists call this anchoring. The first number your brain sees becomes the reference point for every price that comes after it. Retailers know this. That's why expensive products are often placed right next to cheaper ones. Not because they expect everyone to buy the expensive one, but because it makes the cheaper option feel like an amazing deal. Have you ever noticed a giant red sign that says 50% off or limited time only? The moment you see those words, something interesting happens inside your brain. Instead of asking, do I actually need this? Your brain starts asking, what if I miss out? Psychologists call this FOMO, the fear of missing out. Your brain hates losing opportunities. In fact, research has shown that people often work harder to avoid losing something than they do to gain something of equal value. That's why countdown timers, flash sales, and only 3 left messages are so effective. They create urgency. And urgency leaves your brain with less time to think logically. Then comes another powerful trick, the word free. Imagine 2 offers. The first says, buy 2 for $10. The second says, buy 1, get 1 free. Depending on the original price, both deals could save you exactly the same amount of money. But to your brain, free feels much more exciting. That single word creates a feeling that you've won something, even if you end up spending more than you originally planned. And then there's dopamine. Every time you believe you found a bargain, your brain releases dopamine. Dopamine isn't just the feel-good chemical, it's anticipation. It creates excitement. It makes your brain think, this is a great opportunity. That's why shopping can feel fun before you've even reached the checkout. Retailers understand this incredibly well. Have you ever gone into a supermarket just to buy milk, and somehow left with chips, chocolate, drinks, and cookies too? That's not an accident. Stores are carefully designed to encourage extra purchases. The essentials are often placed at the back of the store, forcing you to walk past hundreds of tempting products. Then, just before you pay, you're greeted by candy, chewing gum, magazines, and small snacks at the checkout. These are called impulse purchases. By that point, your brain has already committed to spending money. Adding one more item suddenly doesn't feel like a big decision. Pause for a moment and ask yourself, would I still buy this if it weren't on sale? Of course, not every discount is a trick. Many sales are genuine opportunities to save money. The key is knowing the difference. If you'd still buy it without the sale, you've likely found a real bargain. If not, you might be buying the feeling of a deal. If you enjoyed discovering the fascinating science behind your everyday decisions, subscribe to Curious Health Club, where curiosity meets science, and every video helps you better understand your body, your brain, and yourself.